Next play, 6 seconds to go in the third. Come on, guys, give me a bucket. They push the ball. John sets a great back screen for Brian, who buries the buzzer beater. Barely got it off, but 2 points is 2 points.
One more play from the squad. Rodney plays relentless defense in the paint. John snags the board and quick.
The lights of downtown reflecting off the Willamette River in this terrific look at the picturesque city of Portland. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Chris Middleton.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks. 2019's most improved player, Pascal Siakam, went from an energy player to an all-star. Siakam said, after every season, I look at the things I have to do better. When the summertime comes, I just attack it and work. It's about making sure that I'm a better player than I was the year before. Kevin?
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. And the pace of this game unlikely to be high, Chris. Both these teams like to slow it down and run half-court sets.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Neither one of these teams wants to turn this into a boat race. Chances will be limited, and it's crucial to minimize turnovers.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Favors. Chris Middleton is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Allen. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Anthony out there with Paul George. Then it's Conley. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Porter against George. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
Yeah, there were two things in play there. They had a huge advantage in free throw attempts, and as a unit, they shot the lights out at the line.
5 to shoot. VanVleet finds Porter, and it's off from three-point range. Powell for 3. Detroit with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, two teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Anthony, the pass to George. And here's Conley outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, man, the timing, the precision. Conley is ready to fire as soon as the ball hit his hands.
Pass to Allen. Porter looking it over. VanVleet outside. Shoots it. The kick out to Porter. From outside, off the mark.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Stolen by Middleton. Now Detroit moving it up. Porter with it. He's picked up by Whiteside.
Well, because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he can pretty much block anything in his proximity.
George against Allen. Powell with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Nice D from Porter. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now Van Vliet, 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and his offense fueled him on D, too. He was more than a handful on that end, piling up the steals. Well, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Up again, and Whiteside stays right with it.
Yeah, if you're Whiteside, that's how you do it. You come out, you bust your tail, you compete at a high level.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Knocks it loose. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Powell down low. Defended by Middleton. The shot by Powell, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Porter. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great D, blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Van Vliet outside. There's the pass to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Porter. Basket, good.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Passes it to George for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Oh, the floor general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Pass to Middleton from past the arc. Conley grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 4. Powell, no one around him, buries the open 3 to cap the break.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Van Vliet against Conley. Allen surveying the D. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by George. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. The rebound by Middleton. Pistons trail by 7. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now, here's Whiteside. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Powell against Middleton. Shoots over Powell. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Conley with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Outside, George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Dragic has checked in. Pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Powell with it. Portland again missing.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Middleton for 3. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
I mean, it's hard not to get discouraged on such an off night shooting the ball, but somehow they kept the intensity up. I mean, that was a really gutty win.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pistons trail by 5. And Middleton kicks to Allen. Outside Favors. Back to Allen. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Middleton can't get it to go.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots, he'd be better off passing though.
So it's the Pistons now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
He has the D scattered on the break, and with his touch, that's a great shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. When you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult, the start or the end, or maybe somewhere in between?
I would say it's somewhere in between, because the physical toll, is felt most down the stretch. But you get a time to refresh and renew and get back to it.
Siakam is checked in for the Pistons. Portland leading. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. And Portland has possession. Vanderbilt the pass to George. There's Dragic with the three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it to Middleton. Passes to Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Caldwell Pope outside Gibson. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Allen outside. Clock at 4. Here's Siakam. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Van Vliet. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds.
To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Here's Dragic. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Pistons, Monday Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Favors. Porter comes in for Chris Middleton. And Trey Burke subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Siakam against George. Siakam, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Portland leading by 3. Dragic dishes to Gibson. Back to Dragic. Outside for George. Clock at 6. No good there. Excellent D there from Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
first free throw is good.
Yeah, a former five-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
And Porter drops them both. Here's Dragic. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Inside, Vanderbilt's shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And tremendous fundamentals from Dragic, running the pick and roll to perfection.
Now here's Burke, defended by George. Burke looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
On the wing, George. Covered by Hollis Jefferson. Gibson. And there it is for him. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Caldwell Pope against Porter. The rebound by Gibson. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Third is Jared Allen.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Now here's Burke. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Gibson. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Here's Porter. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And George kicks to Dragic. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Burke. Siakam, right side. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard.
do is always a team. And I think we don't look at one player and then say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, got the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Siakam, Fred VanVleet out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Favors, and it's Tillman in at the center position. And that one falls for Favors. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Favors passes to Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And the first one drops. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Siakam hits them both.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Conley against VanVleet. Up top, Dragic. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Vanderbilt. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Favors got 5 rebounds tonight. VanVleet kicks to Porter. Back to VanVleet. He dishes it to Porter. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Conley the pass to Vanderbilt. Favors against Conley. Favors and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for Conley's got 5 points in the quarter. The Pistons trailing. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. VanVleet kicks to Siakam. VanVleet looking around. Great D that time from Gibson. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Conley. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passes it to Tillman. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Paul George.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And the Pistons making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Playoff seeding so important here as we take a look out east. Taking a look at Detroit, the advantage in one series.
And I think for the Pistons, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
There are still some very strong teams above them. So, yes, they are contenders, but I wouldn't call them favorites just yet.
Powell against Siakam. Middleton outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Michael Conley picks one up.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
And he makes the first. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational, yet even now it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Middleton hits them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Middleton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Middleton. Good, nice job down low. And it's a 6-point Detroit lead.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Pass to Anthony. Now here's Powell. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Allen's checked in for the Pistons. Porter comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And let's take this break to recognize some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity stripe for all of the past month. You look at George, second in the NBA, so great from the line. And, of course, Norman Powell. He shows up in that same conversation.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they've put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
And as good as they are from the line, it forces an opposing defense to play with caution against them. And that's never a good thing.
Middleton the pass to Siakam. Porter against Powell. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Conley with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Conley dishes to Carmelo. Bounce pass, Dragic to the middle. Anthony against Favors. Can't cash in from close range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Porter kicks to Siakam. The pass to Middleton. The shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. Powell, the pass to Carmelo. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's Dragic with the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley against Middleton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Middleton's got 16 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
George is checked in for Portland.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Middleton. 5th in three-point field goal percentage, 8th in free throw shooting, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Anthony against Favors. Anthony kicks to Conley. Powell, the pass to Anthony. Over Favors. The shot by Anthony, no good. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And, Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
For the 3. Offensive rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Conley for 3. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Middleton. Back to Siakam. Allen kicks to Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Favors. Here's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Favors got 10 points in the game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game. For the Pistons, Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Porter, and Trey Burke subbed in for Pascal Siakam. And here's Whiteside. Back to Powell. Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. Whiteside, the pass to Powell. Conley for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Favors has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That one falls coming off Burke's feed.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
A different look here for Detroit. Michael Porter comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trey Burke. And George drops them both.
And, you know, you go back to that horrific leg injury in Vegas back in 2014, and Paul George hasn't just made it back to the NBA. He's come back a better player.
VanVleet outside. And another 3 for Detroit.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Trailblazers shooting just 34% from the floor. George against Porter. Here's George. 7 points in the game. A 3-ball. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Middleton can't get it to go. And now the Pistons fast break. Middleton leading the charge. And it's Allen with the jam.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of positioning.
Conley scanning the floor. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Pistons. Here's Porter. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against VanVleet. Outside Conley. They need this. And it's sent back by Allen. Middleton is doubled. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Powell kicks to Conley. 1:12 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Conley's got 12.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Outside Porter. VanVleet passes to Middleton. Makes it off the glass. Middleton's got 21 in the game.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting stronger.
VanVleet against Conley. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. Taj Gibson's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Norman Powell. On defense, Detroit. Caldwell Pope passes to Gibson. To the paint. Here's Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Conley's got 11 points in the quarter. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Outside for George. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope outside. Six seconds left here in the second. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Free throw good. Siakam. Siakam hits them both. And so it's the Detroit Pistons out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He had 21 points, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing, it's going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Conley out there with Powell. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Anthony in at power forward. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Stolen by George. Here we go, one-on-one. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Favors. Poked away. Conley with it. To the inside, Anthony. And the rejection by Favors. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Metal.
Portland with the ball. Conley kicks to George. There's the 3.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
To the wing on the left. And stolen by Whiteside. And now Portland on the break. Here's Powell. And it's sent back by Allen.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Powell with the steal. George with no one around. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Pistons. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Here's Favors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he makes the first but misses the second. For Portland, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Van Vliet outside. Middleton against Powell.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Van Vliet against Conley. Pass to Carmelo. The putback, and Whiteside stays right with it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Van Vliet against George. Here's Porter. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Whiteside dishes to Conley. He kicks it to Powell. Van Vliet against Conley. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
And that one's good by Porter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Powell with the bounce pass. Now the pass to Conley. Feeds it to Whiteside. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Allen. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Porter, no luck.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually the bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Powell for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Mike Conley. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Detroit. Pascal Siakam comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Porter against George. Porter kicks to Middleton. Over Dragic. Siakam trying to free himself up. Middleton can't get it to go. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. George, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's Portland converting.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Allen passes to Middleton, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
Here's Siakam. That one's off, still out of sync.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Powell for three. That one no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Middleton inside the three-point line. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Now Whiteside. The dish to George. 6 to shoot. From deep. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Porter passes to Allen. Now here's Middleton. 25 points in the game. It's stolen by Anthony. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. George with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Inside, Porter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Derek Favors checked in for Detroit. Fred VanVleet comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Dragic against VanVleet. Lets it go from the wing. Detroit with the rebound. VanVleet's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Siakam hits them both. And here's Caldwell Pope. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Dragic against VanVleet. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. 5th, Chris Middleton.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. VanVleet passes to Middleton, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Pass to Favors. Siakam up top. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And it goes down 2 points. 16 points for Siakam.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Pass to George. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Gibson dishes to Caldwell Pope. Rebound, Detroit. Van Vliet outside. And he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got 11.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so George will bring it up for Portland. To the right side. Here's Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. Back to George. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Trailblazers keep it alive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. The past month has been surreal. 5th in scoring and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. He's off on the first. Burke, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And he sinks the second. Van Vliet with it. He's got 11. Dishes to Burke. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 6th rebound on the night.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Trying to get open is Gibson, and it's George missing. For Detroit, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Van Vliet, and it's sent back by George. Now Caldwell Pope, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Vanderbilt the pass to George. The shot's good.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Van Vliet finds Burke. 1:33 left in the third. And good that time.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Favors against Gibson. Back to George. With the floater. Count that one. George has got 20 points.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Van Vliet passes to Favors. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Siakam. And Portland making a change here. Conley's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. He's off on the second. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Took him no time at all on that one. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
To the paint, here's Van Vliet, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Conley gets the bucket.
Putting his athleticism to perfect use, Conley is an absolute animal when he's on the drive.
Van Vliet against Caldwell Pope. Portland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter. And so is Detroit, out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Allen is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Porter. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Portland with the ball. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Gibson looking it over. Back to Caldwell Pope. The high post shot. That one goes. Count it.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Van Vliet passes to Allen. He kicks it to Porter. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Porter. Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. And I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. You know, when you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and his great Spurs team. And same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, and one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And the pass to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Caldwell Pope against Middleton. Gibson with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Gibson in the post. He's against Allen. Shots good by Gibson.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Passes it to Simons. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And with the move league-wide for greater representation, some are calling for more diversity in front offices. Chris, some say progress isn't coming fast enough. What do you think?
I think progress hasn't happened fast enough either. Put me on that list. Let me sign that petition. Because even in the coaching ranks, fewer black head coaches this season. You know, teams need to hire the best candidate. No one's saying anything different than that. But the fact of the matter is, they're not interviewing some of the best candidates. That's all. Let some of the best candidates in the door, and they should be hired.
Clock at 2. Saric trying to break free. That one a little long.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
Here's Van Vliet. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Portland. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And here's Middleton. Siakam outside. Allen left side. Goes back up. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Saric.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Caldwell Pope passes to Simons. No one near him. The rebound by Middleton.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And that one's good by Porter.
And we are seeing the makings
of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Middleton against Caldwell Pope to the wing right side. Here's Simons.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Simons, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Here's Van Vliet. No good on that one. And it's Portland the other way. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for the Pistons. Pass to Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Porter. Batum with the steal. Pass to Simons. Back to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Pistons. Porter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. For 3, Van Vliet drops in the tray. Van Vliet's got 14 points here in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Simons missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Detroit on D. Here's Simons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Now, you know, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers' rotation. He's still young, though, and seems like he can carve a rollout on this team.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Simons surveying the D. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And Simons a bit undersized at that 2-guard position, only 6'3", but a natural 2 with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point, though.
Stolen by Van Vliet. It's Allen on the wing. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here's Simons. And there's the pass to Bazemore. He's looking for Saric and finds him. And the rejection by Favors. Porter kicks to Allen. to the middle. And there's Porter on the assist from Van Vliet. Porter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
A shot by Batum, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Pistons. Passes to Allen. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Favors looking over the floor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Five on the clock.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. Shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Van Vliet.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Simons, covered by Van Vliet. Pass to Simons. 6 to shoot. To stop the drought. And he sinks the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Van Vliet passes to Middleton. That shot no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Simons. He shoots again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jared Allen. And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even 1 free throw right now.
Van Vliet right side. Nobody near Allen. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out, And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Fred VanVleet.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Saric nails them both.
Well, I just like the all-around game Saric possesses. I mean, it translates well this day and age. He's a big man who can do it all. Score, pass, rebound, defend. He's tough.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Here's Simons, covered by VanVleet. Pass to Bazemore, and here's Batum. Portland moving the ball around. Simons, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. 43 seconds left in the fourth. VanVleet passes to Favors. Back to VanVleet. From deep. Saric grabs the board. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. The offensive rebound. Vanderbilt the pass to Bazemore. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, you guys hang your hat on defense. Is this the sort of defensive performance you expect every game?
Yeah, we can. No, they were practice for. We come into practice, play hard, we work hard, and when we come out to the games, we just bring a lot of energy.
It's a young team with young legs, and we showed them at the defensive end tonight. Thanks, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.